Welcome to March the 24th, 2023. My name is Jimmy Bradbury. I help people create online businesses around their passion, their skill set, their hobbies. Whatever it is you're interested in and you feel you can help other people with that knowledge and experience and have a desire to also be able to monetize it. That's what I help people do. That's what I've been doing for the last 5 years. And in that time, not only have I built my own online business, but I've also helped hundreds of people all around the world to also build their own online businesses around their passion, their hobbies, their skill set. From Olympic athletes to authors, best-selling actors, the list goes on. Physiotherapists, psychiatrists, physicians, and yes, as I say, the list goes on. But one of the big challenges, in fact, there's two things, and they're myths, two things that people have that really bring and generate fear in them when they want to start an online business. Number one is the fear of getting on video and doing a live or even doing a pre-recorded video. And I've talked about that before, and perhaps in the coming weeks I'll talk about that. But today I want to talk about that second fear that people have got, and that's technology. So I wanted to share with you 3 ideas today to be able to help you alleviate some of, if not all of that fear when it comes to technology. So I'll start with myself. When I started in the online world back in 2018, having spent 25 years in the corporate world, came out of it. And at that time, and I still am not, I'm not a technical person, but I had to learn the skill because I realized that if I wanted to build a successful online business, I needed to know how the engine of my business worked. And the engine of your business when you're online is the tech side of it. And as you know, if you've been following me, I use a platform called Kajabi. It's an all-in-one platform. It builds your website, it builds all your email campaigns, it builds your courses and programs, it builds your CRM. It pretty much does everything. It builds all my funnels for me. And I was on a call today with their team for 2 hours because I've got a complex launch coming up next week. And I really needed to make sure all of the pieces of that launch were in place. So that is an example of where you have got support if you've got a desire to learn what it needs to be to make sure that the technical part of your business works. When I started first, I built my website in a weekend. And that is not to say that I'm bragging, it's just to say that, 5 web pages, 5 landing pages, strung together with a couple of automations, and I had it built. And for a lot of it, it's just psychologically, I think what it is, and it happened to me in 2018. I remember when I was in the corporate world, we would spend thousands, like literally 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 on a marketing team, and we would outsource building the website because, one, we weren't aware of what the alternatives were, and certainly today. And we weren't aware of the fact that actually if you put yourself to it, you can learn how to build a website yourself pretty quickly. Like today in 2023, it really is paint by numbers, click and drop. And it is 2 browsers side by side, so Safari or Firefox, whatever it might be. And one is the instructions, and then the other one is implement. And that's how I do it. And that's how I build all my web pages. You know, my online business today, I still build the web pages myself, the landing pages, the pages for my website. I do the emails, all of that, because I've learned the skill. And it is really about learning the skill, taking the time, learning, and then, making mistakes, but learning from those mistakes, and then keep going and keep going and keep going. Like 5 years later, I'm still spending time building my pages, building my email sequences, building my website. All of that is part of having an online business. So number one, the skills needed to build a platform and to build the technology around that platform today are not that difficult. Number one. Number two, because the platforms are out there ready-made for you. Number two, those platforms have got 24/7 support for you. And around the clock, you can dial in to most of these platforms and get the support. It's a question of whether or not you want to do it, and question of whether or not you've got the patience to do it as well. But remind yourself, if you want to build a 6, 7, 8 plus figure, that's 100,000, a million, 10 million and more, the technology is what you need to master, and it's not that difficult, because that's the engine of your business. So 2, having support available for you 24/7 is there. And then number 3, this is the beautiful piece. It really is the beautiful piece. When I started, I spent maybe pretty much 75% of my time learning Kajabi. So that was, 1,000 plus hours. Now, in all of my coaching programs, I am able to show people from the basics on how that platform works. And I'm able to teach it as part of my programs. And that's because 1, I learned the skill, but 2, I've now got a desire to teach others. And it's when you learn a skill, it's the whole thing about my online business and helping people. When you learn the skill, then I believe you've got an input to be able to help other people with what you already know. Whether it's Kajabi, whether it's helping people build online businesses, whether it's helping them build LinkedIn profiles, whatever it is, whatever it is playing guitar, teaching people how to play piano, cooking, whatever it is whatever it is you enjoy doing, and you want to teach other people, you should do that and do it online so that you can get to so many people. And I believe that is, kind of tying that all into my piece today. That's what I've done with the technical skills, and that's what I teach other people. So if you're interested in building an online business, next week I know it's going to be something that you're going to be interested in. I put together a masterclass, which is learning what the 5 ways to get paid online are. And also secondly, a $1 million roadmap that if I was starting out all over again, going back to 2018, this is how I would build my business out. And it wouldn't take me 5 years to get there. It would probably take me, for most people, it would probably take you 2 years. But for me, because I'm passionate about this, I know that if I was starting out all over again and I had this roadmap that I'm going to teach you next Tuesday in my masterclass, which is free, I could do it in a year. And I want to show you how to do that in 4 simple steps. So if you're up for that and you're interested in building an online business, whether it's full-time like me or part-time as a side project to earn more income for your family, then I'll put a link below here where you can register for free, and I look forward to seeing you in the masterclass. So wherever you are on this day, the 24th of March, look after yourself, keep safe, and don't forget the link below if you want to join my masterclass, the $1 Million Roadmap of how to build a successful online business, which I'll be launching next week. I look forward to seeing you there, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye-bye.